Venezuela. What do we do with Venezuela? We talk about North Korea, we talk about Syria, we talk about Russia, we talk about it. North Korea has been a problem back in the Hugo Chavez days all the way up to Maduro. Nothing's getting better down there. Do we intervene in any way? They have a lot. They're a big oil. We import a lot of our oil from Venezuela.
Well, we can't intervene into something that's becoming a civil war, and this is what happens when you have such an extremely corrupt society that was practicing this backward form of socialism. This should be a rich country, but Maduro and Chavez just squandered its riches, and this is what's resulting. We should stay in touch with the Organization of American States, keep a close watch on the situation, but the U.S. should not be intervening.
Well, and to your point, I mean, this isn't the first country that's been rich in oil that has had socialist or dictator, and the country suffers because of the fact that they squander all the assets. I don't know. Do you see anything changing? I mean, how are they going to break out of that?
Well, I think that we have to offer assistance when things settle down. Hopefully some type of democratic government will come to power after this happens. It's just very volatile right now. We don't know whether this dictator will be replaced by another one.
All right, North Korea. They're still threatening. They're still doing a super mighty attack is what they're talking about. Do you believe anything that they say?
You know, I have something different to tell you about this. First of all, when a nation like North Korea threatens to attack your nation with nuclear weapons, I think you need to take them seriously. But let's keep in mind, the North Koreans are not going to be able to hit the United States with an ICBM carrying a nuclear weapon for a long time. It's going to take a lot of testing. This testing means they're going to have to get involved in some pretty advanced missile and nuclear testing. That means the possibility of catastrophic accidents with missiles hitting local nations or radiation seeking into the atmosphere as they test greater and greater bombs of greater and greater yield. We need to say to China, this means North Korea's nuclear program is a greater risk to you in the medium and short risk than it is to us. We need to say to China, you know, you have a neighbor with a megalomaniac running it that's testing nuclear weapons that could irradiate your people. I think that's the point we have to say to China. Let's stop playing games here. Let's stop this nuclear and ballistic threat from North Korea.
Yeah, hopefully they've heard. Very quickly, the missile that they tried to test or launch last weekend, it came out of the ground 4 or 5 feet and fizzled. Do you suspect that somebody close to us hacked into that?
Look, I used to be with the CIA. I don't think it was hacked. I think it is a result of North Korea's abysmally poor science and engineering. That's why I'm so worried about advanced missile and nuclear tests that they could result in a catastrophic accident with a missile landing on a neighboring state or radiation being leaked into the atmosphere.
You don't want to get it. You don't want them getting it right.